Hey there, I'm Kate. So great to see you guys tonight. Let's find a comfortable seat on our mats and close our eyes here. Begin to create some space in between our busy day and this practice by arriving here on your mats and directing your attention inward to your breath. And begin to slow and lengthen the breath, making every inhale as long and as even as every exhale. And checking in with the mind and heart here. Just noticing how you're feeling today. What kind of energy are you bringing to your mats? And without judging it or trying to change it, just notice. And as we move through these shapes today, our theme is to let energy flow. So whatever energy comes into the body throughout this practice, just let it happen. Try not to attach any judgments or expectations. Let the energy arrive and trust that whatever you need will come. From here, let's take 3 breaths together. And next inhale, finding expansion through the belly, through the ribs, through the chest. Sit up nice and tall. And on an exhale, release the air. Soften the shoulders down away from the ears. Release the breath. And 2 more just like that. Inhale. Expand in the belly, the ribs, the chest. And exhale, soften. 1 more breath. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. And exhale, soften. Fluttering the eyes open. We'll take our hands to our mats. Start to walk the fingertips away from the body here. And let's drop the left ear to the left shoulder. Hover the right fingertips off of the mat. And immediately notice here, you can feel that energy shooting out through your fingertips. Can you reach your fingertips away from the body any amount longer? And slowly dropping your neck down towards the floor. And then rolling it back, bringing your gaze up towards the ceiling. And back through center. And dropping the right ear to the right shoulder, hovering the left fingertips up off the mat. Reach, reach, reach away from the body. And begin to drop the gaze down towards the floor. And then up towards the ceiling. Back through center. And reaching the fingertips up. We'll take a big inhale here, expand. And then on an exhale, drop the right hand down to the mat. We'll reach over to the right side. Take a big inhale here. Maybe lift the gaze up towards the sky, the ceiling. And exhale, release. Coming back through center. We'll take another inhale, reach up. And exhale, release the left hand down to the mat. Take a side bend over to the left side. Inhale, reach up, lift the heart. And exhale, soften back through center. We'll take both hands, reach them up to the sky once more. And exhale, take cactus arms, so dropping the elbows down 90 degrees, pressing the palms away from the body here. And 2 more, inhale, reach up. And exhale, cactus the arms. And inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus. And inhale, reach up. And exhale, cactus the arms. We'll take them down by our sides. And transition your way onto your hands and knees and find tabletop. So stacking the wrists right under the shoulders here, knees right under the hips. And then we'll start to connect our breath with our movement. Dropping the belly, lifting the chest, looking up on the inhale. And on an exhale, rounding the spine, taking your gaze back towards your body here, pressing the ground away. And do that a couple more times. Dropping the belly, lifting the chest on every inhale, rounding the spine, pressing the ground away on the exhale. And you'll come back through center, find a neutral spine tabletop here. And then let's just stretch out the wrist here. So both hands down on the earth. And you'll just start to take some circles here with the torso. So going in a clockwise direction. And start out with small circles at first, and then you can make them a little bit wider. And then reversing direction. And coming back through center. We'll reverse the direction of the fingers back towards the body. And you can take this one at a time, or you can do both of your wrists at once. If you've never done this before, I suggest one at a time. You can walk your knees closer in towards your fingertips to lessen the kind of strain here on the wrist, or you can walk your knees back away from the body for a little bit deeper of a stretch. And we'll find that neutral spine tabletop. And from here, you'll reach your right leg back behind you, come up onto the ball of the foot, and then press your heel back, crown forward, calf stretch. And taking that over to the other side, right leg back, heel back, crown forward. And back through center. We'll curl the back toes under, and you'll press your hips up and back and find your downward facing dog. Moving into this shape however you see fit. So maybe bending into one knee and then the other. And then from our downward facing dog, we'll come high up onto the tiptoes, bend the knees, look up towards the front of the mat, and step or float. Find a forward fold here. On an inhale, we'll find length in the spine, so you can take your hands to the mat or to your calves. You're looking for a nice long spine here. Crown of the head reaches forward. And exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And then from here, we'll shift into a chair pose. So bending the knees, dropping the hips. We'll Inhale up through center, arms come up with you. Lift the crown of the head, lift the chest here. Take a big breath in. And exhale, mountain. Hands come by the sides, palms face front. And here in our mountain pose, bringing a slight bend into the knees, softening the shoulders down and away from the ears. We'll be here in this mountain shape a couple more times tonight. So here I just want you to feel this pose, right? So feeling that connection between your body and the earth beneath you, feeling kind of that buoyancy, that bend in the knees. Try not to lock out the knees here, keep a little bit of a bend. Feel the softening of the shoulders down and away from the ears. All right, on the next inhale, let's reach up, look up, and exhale, fold forward, let it go. Inhale, find length in the spine. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands and step back, high push up. Take a big inhale here. And on the exhale, lower all the way down to the mat. So all the way down onto your belly. When you lower down, keep your elbows tight in towards the body. And then from here, we'll lift the heart for cobra. And exhale, lower all the way down. And then make your way back to a downward facing dog, whatever that looks like for you, rolling over the toes back into your down dog. You can come through your tabletop and back up to your down dog, either way. Find yourself here and take a big inhale, fill up. And exhale, release. And take 2 more breaths just like that. All right, on the next inhale, come up to your tiptoes, bend the knees, look up. Exhale, step or float top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms rise, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, find length. Exhale, fold. Hands come to the mat, step back, high push up. Inhale here. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way down to the mat. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, find your downward facing dog. And take 3 breaths there. We'll move through 2 more of these sequences. This is Sun Salutation A. So it's a sequence of shapes designed to wake the body up, get everything moving, and really a natural flow of energy through the body. All right, from here, inhale, heels rise, bend the knees, look up. Exhale, step or float top of the mat. Inhale, find length. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms rise, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Hands come to the mat. Step back, high push up. Inhale here. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way down. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, press it back down, dog. 3 breaths. On the next breath in, come to your tiptoes, bend your knees, look up. Exhale, step or float top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms rise, reach up, look up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, find length. Exhale, hands come to the mat, step back, high push up. Inhale here. Exhale, lower halfway down. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, press it back down, dog. 3 breaths here. And then from here, we'll inhale, lift the right leg high. And on an exhale, step it forward and come into a runner's lunge here. So dropping the belly, lifting the chest, looking up. You'll exhale, round the spine, press the ground away, and straighten that front leg. And let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, straighten and round. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, straighten and round. Inhale, bring a bend back into that front knee, plant your hands, step back, high push up, and then flow through that high to low push up or all the way to your belly here. Inhale, lift the heart, and exhale, press it back, down dog. 3 breaths. And we'll take that over to the other side. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, step it forward, runner's lunge. Drop the belly, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, straighten and round. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, straighten and round. 1 more. Bring the bend back into that front knee, plant the hands, step it back, high push up here. And float again, high to low push up. You can always skip this and come right back to your down dog. You'll take 3 breaths here. And then from your down dog, you can stay here. If you ever need to come down to child's pose at any point during the night, feel free to do that. So 3 breaths in that downward facing dog. And on the next inhale, you'll come up to your tiptoes, bend your knees, look up. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat, forward fold. We'll inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms rise, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. This time we'll bring that bend back into the knees. You're squatting down lower, dropping the hips here, and you'll inhale, lift the heart up, find your chair pose. Breath in and release. On the next inhale, you'll stand up, find that mountain pose, and we'll pulse here. So we'll inhale for chair, exhale, mountain. Inhale for chair, exhale, mountain. 2 more, inhale for chair, exhale, mountain. And inhale for chair, exhale, mountain. Inhale, sit down for chair. And then from here, you'll take your hands down to the mat. So keep your knees bent here, keep lowering down through the hips. Hands come down to the mat. You'll keep your right foot forward, step your left foot back. All right, so you're in a runner's lunge here. You can drop the belly, lift the chest, look up. We'll just take 1 of these. Exhale, round the spine, press the ground away, straighten that front leg. And then bring that bend back into your front foot. Plant your left hand down, peel your right arm open. Keep reaching through the fingertips here. Keep pressing that heel of the back foot towards the back of the room. Squeeze your thighs together here for stability. Find your center. All right, and then we'll start to toe heel the front foot to the outer wide edge of the mat. When you unwind, you'll bring both hands to the inside of that front foot, drop the back knee down, untuck the toe, and you'll be in lizard lunge. So you can stay here on your hands, keep lifting through the heart, or come down onto your forearms here for your lizard lunge stretch. 5 breaths. All right, and then coming back up onto the hands, you'll curl your back toe under, take that back knee up off the mat, and step it forward into a Malasana squat. So it can be a low Malasana squat or it can be a high Malasana squat. So stepping that front foot up, high Malasana squat will look something like this. So you can be here with hands at heart center, the toes are out, the heels are in, or you can be in full Malasana squat down here with your elbows on the inside of your knees. So whatever feels good for you. Malasana squat here for 3, for 2, for 1, fold forward, straighten the legs and soften. Walking the toes back in through center, we'll find a long spine, and exhale, fold. Inhale, arms rise, reach up, look up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, folds, coming back into that chair pose, bend the knees, drop the hips. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, mountain. Inhale, chair. Exhale, mountain. Inhale, chair. Exhale, mountain. Inhale, chair, and hold. On the exhale, hands come down to the mat. You'll step your right foot back this time and find that runner's lunge. Drop the belly, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, straighten the front leg, round the spine, bring your gaze towards your back toes. Inhale, bring a bend back into the front knee. Right hand plants, left arm opens. Keep reaching that heel back, crown forward, thighs together for stability. Find your center here. Big inhale, and then start to toe heel your front foot to the wide edge of the mat. You'll unwind, both hands come to the inside of the foot, drop the back knee, untuck the toe. Lizard lunge, you can stay up here on the hands, or you can come down to your forearms. Coming back through center, you'll find that Malasana squat again at the top of your mat. So come up off of that back knee, take a big breath in, and then exhale, step up to your front of your mat, Malasana squat. Inhale for 3, 2, 1, fold forward. Toe wheel your feet together, inhale, long spine, and exhale, fold. Inhale, arms rise, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Drop the knees, drop the hips. Come up into your chair pose. And exhale, mountain. All right, we'll flow through that one more time. We'll move a little bit faster this time, linking our breath to our movement. Starting at the top of the mat, let's inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, find length, long spine. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, drop the hips, chair pose. Inhale here. Exhale, mountain. 2 more. Inhale, chair. Exhale, mountain. Inhale, chair. Exhale, mountain. Inhale, chair. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Step the left foot back. Runner's lunge. Drop the belly, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, straighten it and round. Inhale, bring a bend into the front foot. Plant the left hand, peel the right arm open. Breath in here. Toe heel the front foot to the wide edge of the mat. Exhale, unwind. Stay up off the back knee this time. We'll drop the belly, lift the chest, look up here. We're gonna switch it up a little bit. Plant the hands, and on the exhale, you'll step this back to a 3-legged dog. Down dog, just lift that right leg high, and then exhale, place it down on the mat. Breath in here, and exhale, release. On the inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, look up. Exhale, step or float top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms rise, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, sit the hips down, and inhale for chair. Exhale, mountain. Inhale, chair. Exhale, mountain. Inhale, chair, and hold. Exhale, plant the hands. Step the right foot back. Drop the belly, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, straighten and round. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, straighten and round. Drop to the belly, lift the chest, plant the right hand down, lift the left arm open. Inhale here. And exhale, toe heel that front foot to the wide edge of the mat. Hands come in, and the inside of the foot. Drop the belly, lift the chest, look up here, plant the hands, big inhale. And exhale, step that front foot back. Three-legged dog. Inhale here, and exhale, plant the foot, down dog. Take a breath in, and let it go. One more breath in. And exhale, knees come down to the mat, and you'll find a child's pose here. Bring your forehead down to the mat, forearms down to the mat. Immediately notice any shifts in energy moving through you here. Compare them to that level of energy moving through you at the beginning of our class. And just noticing any buzzing or sensations in the body. Notice your breath. And coming back to a long, slow, even breath here. All right, and then we'll come back through center. We have one more standing series, and then we'll make our way down to our mat and cool down. So from your child's pose, you'll come back up through tabletop and find your way back to downward facing dog. And we'll move through a similar series. So one time we'll do this all together. Take it pretty slow, and then we'll connect our breath to our movement on the second round and move a little bit faster. So from your down dog, you'll come up onto your tiptoes, bend your knees, look up. Exhale, step or float to the top of the mat. And inhale, find length. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, folds. Bend the knees, lower the hips, find your chair pose here. We'll move through our pulses. Inhale. And exhale, mountain. Two more. Inhale, chair. Exhale, mountain. Inhale, chair. Exhale, mountain. And we'll inhale for a chair and hold here. You'll start to shift your weight into your right foot. Your left foot will step back, and you'll find a crescent lunge here. So that front knee stacked over the front ankle. Your back heel is reaching back. Your gaze is lifted, extending through the chest. Breath in here. And then on the exhale, open up warrior two. So your back foot pivots to the wide edge of the mat. Your front toes are facing forward. Reaching the fingertips away from the body. Get really, really long here. Breath in. And on the exhale, flip the front palm and reverse your warrior. Take your gaze over your back fingertips. The bend in your front leg. Breathe in here. And exhale, hands come all the way down to the mat. Pivot the back toes forward. So you're down here in your runner's lunge, and then shifting the weight into the front foot. You're going to take a step up to the front of your mat, but leave your back leg lifted. So just think about taking a big step up. Plant your hands here for some support, and then keep your leg lifted. So reaching through the heel here, point your toes down towards the floor, lift through the heel. So try not to pop that back hip open. Keep reaching, reaching, reaching. Breath in, and exhale, step up to the front of your mat. Fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Rise all the way up to stand. Exhale, fold forward. We'll take that over to the other side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Find your chair pose. Inhale here. And exhale for chair. 2 more. Coming back into that chair pose and holding. Breath in here, shift the weight into your left foot. Step your right foot back. Crescent lunge here. Front knee right over that front ankle. Expand through the chest, press the heel back. 1 more breath in, and open up warrior 2. You'll flip the front palm and reverse. Take a breath in here, and exhale, hands come down to the mat, pivot the back toes forward, runner's lunge, and start to shift the weight into your front foot. The back foot comes up off the mat, standing leg split. Lifting through the heel, keep the hips down towards the earth, toes down towards the earth. Lift a little bit more through the heel. Breath in and forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand, almost there, just 1 more round to go. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend into the knees, drop the hips, look up for chair. And exhale, mountain. 2 more. Inhale for chair. Weight goes into the left foot. The right foot, excuse me. Weight goes into the right foot, left foot steps back. Inhale, crescent lunge. And exhale, open up, warrior 2. Flip the front palm and reverse. Exhale, hands come down to the mat, runner's lunge. Shift the weight into the front foot, back foot comes up off the mat, standing leg split. 3 breaths here. Option here to move your hands from the mat onto your ankle. So finding a place down on the mat or the floor that you can focus on will help here. Stabilize your breathing, and then see if you can move one hand or both hands onto your ankle or the top of your foot. Keep lifting through the heel. Breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Drop the hips. Inhale for chair. Exhale, mountain. 2 more. Into your chair pose and hold. Shift the weight into the left foot, right foot steps back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Flip the front palm and reverse. Exhale, hands come all the way down to the mat. Pivot on the back toes. Shift the weight into the front foot. Back foot comes up off the mat. Standing leg split. 3 breaths here. Again, playing around, bringing your hands to your ankles if you want to. One hand on the mat, one hand on your ankle. Remembering to just let whatever energy comes in, come in. If you fall over, no worries. Breath in here. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. You guys made it. One more big breath in. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands here. Step, step back, high push up. Breath in. And exhale, lower halfway or all the way down. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, press it back down, dog. Big breath in here. And exhale, release. One more breath in. On the exhale, bring your knees down to the mat. Sit back onto your heels. Find that child's pose. And again, immediately bringing your attention to any buzzing or movement through the body. Allowing whatever energy that is moving through you to just move, just come, knowing that it's exactly what you need right here, right now. We'll slowly transition our weight onto our back, so however you want to get there, you'll come all the way down to your back, your heels on the mat. And then the soles of your feet will come together, your knees will splay out wide, coming into Supta Baddha Konasana, or recline bound angle pose. This is a really beautiful pose to observe the breath and observe the movement of the body with the breath. So let's take one hand to the belly and one hand to the heart here. And with every breath in, see if you can lift both hands away from the body. Not actually, but with the breath. So filling the belly, filling the chest, expanding. And then exhaling, softening, and feeling your hands fall back in towards the body. So let's take 2 more. Inhale, expand. And exhale, soften. And inhale, expand. Exhale, soften. All right, releasing the hands, we'll gather the knees back together, and you'll take the right knee in towards the chest, extend the left leg long, just place it down on the mat, and then with the right knee in towards the chest, you'll just roll out the ankle, point and flex the foot here. And coming into a half happy baby, so with the same hand as the foot or the knee into the chest, you'll take that hand to the underside of the foot. You can also take it onto the ankle here if that's more comfortable for you. And working the knee down towards the armpit here. You'll feel a nice opening in the hip, and feel free to take any movement here that feels good in the body. So maybe taking tiny circles with the hip, maybe lengthening your leg. You'll bring that knee back in towards the body, and then cross it over to the left side. So the knee falls over to the left side. The right arm extends to a capital T, or you can cactus the arms if you're short on space. And drop your gaze over the right shoulder. And coming back through center. And you'll take that over to the other side. Take the right knee into the chest, or left knee into the chest, right leg extends long, point and flex the foot, roll out the ankle. And then you'll bring your hand to the inside of the ankle or the underside of the foot, drawing that knee down into the armpit. Take whatever subtle movements here feel good in the body, maybe lengthening your leg. Releasing, knee comes into the chest and crossing it over the body. Extending the left arm long, drop your gaze over the left shoulder. And we'll come back through center. Both knees come into the chest. And you'll drop both feet down to the mat. And we'll move into a bridge pose here. Your palms can come to the mat. Walk your feet back towards the body just so they brush the back of your fingers. And then walk them about an inch in front of that. Hips width apart. And then from here, on an inhale, you'll lift your hips up towards the sky. You can stay right there or start to walk your shoulders underneath you, maybe interlacing the fingers, lifting through the heart. For 5 breaths. Release. Come on back down. Take the feet out to the wide edges of the mat. You can knock the knees together. This is to release the lower back, so that lower back should be in contact with the earth here. A nice long lengthened spine. And then you'll take one more round of bridge, or if wheel is part of your practice, you can feel free to take 5 breaths in wheel. So you can make your way there on your own. You'll take 5 breaths. And release. Walk your feet out to the wide edges, knock your knees together, lower back release. And then you'll drop both knees over to the right side. And back through center, both knees over to the left side. And back through center. Let's hug both knees into the chest here. Bring the forehead to the knees. And give yourself a squeeze, 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 squeeze here. And inhale. And exhale, extend long. Take a full body stretch. Reach the fingertips back. Reach the toes or the heels forward. Find length here. Another big breath in. And exhale is release. Hands come by the sides, palms face up to the sky. Let the feet splay out wide, soften. Release any tension you're holding onto in the forehead. Release the tongue away from the roof of the mouth. Unclench the bottom jaw away from the top jaw. And again, draw your attention back to any buzzing or movement you can feel in the body. Let that energy move through you and bring you anything that you need at this moment. We'll enjoy that feeling here as we surrender into our Shavasana. Starting to bring some movement back into the body. Moving your fingers, your toes. You can stay right there in that Shavasana and keep breathing, keep enjoying any sensations moving through the body. You can come along with me and roll over to your right side. A yogic symbol of rebirth, an opportunity to step off our mats with new energy. Sending yourself some gratitude for making it to your mat tonight. And when you're ready, press up to a seat. And we'll meet here with our hands at heart center. And let's take 3 breaths together. Big deep breath in through the nose. Feel that rise of the chest, expansion. And exhale, release, soften. And 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And bring your thumb knuckles to third eye center, the space between your eyebrows. Thank you guys so much for practicing with me tonight. Together we bow and we say Namaste. Thank you guys so much. I'm Kate. We will see you guys soon. Take care.